Guys, I'm just gonna be honest with you. I don't get it. I don't know what the deal is with this scent. I just don't get it. All I know is that when I wear it, women want to hug me. Welcome to Gentleman's Oracle, everyone. I'm your host, The Oracle, and today we are going to talk about two scents that, they've done their rounds in the fragrance community. One has been a kind of a slight hype beast, and the other one is controversial to say the least. Okay? Well, I'm going to give you guys my thoughts on it and what I think. But before we get into it, do me a favor, guys, and post your scent of the day in the comments. I've really been enjoying the interaction I'm having with some of you guys, and some of you giving some great tips on layering and stuff like that. So please post your scent of the day in the comments. And of course, while you're down there, don't forget to like and subscribe. So let's get into it, guys. The two scents we're going to talk about today are Lattafa Ejaazi and Lattafa Ejaazi Intensive Silver. All right. Now, we're going to start it off with Intensive Silver, largely because there's a lot of reviews on this and there's a lot of different information on it. This has been purported to have been a clone of Lattafa Ejazi's Bleu Electrique that, as we know, is no longer available in the States. And if it does pop up on one of the sites, it pops up and goes really quickly. It was a great scent. I don't know if it deserves all the hype, but it's a good scent. I liked it. But I didn't like it enough to get a full bottle, so that tells you my thoughts on it. So hey. But do I think this one is a clone of Lattafa Ejaazi's Bleu Electrique? And I'm going to be honest with you, I do not. Just going to be quite frank with you. I get what some of the guys are saying. It's got some of that freshness. But the signature of Lattafa Ejaazi in that whole line is the cardamom. That's the signature. The note. It's like the iris and Dior Homme. There's certain points you have to have a cardamom in order for it to be a Lattafa Ejaazi. And this one, I don't smell it. I can see how if I force myself, I could kind of feel like I see it, but in general, I don't get that from here. And so I will tell you what I think it is. And one of the other reviewers, it's 6 cents. I'll link him at the bottom because I don't want to say it wrong, but I believe it's 6 cents. I think he's based out of Canada. Really, he's an old school reviewer, so I'm sure many of you watch this stuff. He does really good work. And he mentioned that he thinks that it is a clone of Abercrombie and Fitch. Y'all know what I'm trying to say. Abercrombie and Fitch. Fierce. Y'all know what I'm trying to say. Fierce. All right. And I get that. Matter of fact, when he said it, I get that a lot. I will also tell you what's interesting to me. Well, let me go into the notes right quick, and then I'm going to explain to you guys what I'm thinking. So the notes of this one are top notes, mandarin orange, grapefruit, mid notes, cedar, and C notes, and base notes of amber and moss. Now, what do you get when you smell it? Well, the C notes are always there. The mandarin is strong in there. And then you get a little bit of woods. It's very much so the C notes. It's very aquatic in that. But it's a in-depth aquatic. It's not like an aromatic aquatic. It's very in-depth aquatic. And then the amber's there. I don't really pick up a whole lot of oak moss. I can see tinges around the edges of it, but not a whole lot. But it's great scent. I love it. Matter of fact, I got this a couple of weeks ago. I've been letting it macerate, and it's now kind of hit that point where I'm like, yo, this is a vibe right here. And it definitely has that fierce. And if you look at if you smell Bleu Electrique, the opener Bleu Electrique kind of has a little bit of that fierce in it too. And so I think this also reminds me, yeah, it's like I get a touch of iris on my skin, and where it makes it, yeah, I don't know, it's just a little, it's the hint of it, but definitely get a little bit of that iris in there. And I don't know. I will tell you, just to cut to the chase without going down the rabbit hole, is it worth buying? Yeah. This thing's sub $20 in a lot of places. I would even argue I would probably pay $30 for it. I really enjoy it, man. I've worn it several times since I've gotten it, and it is it's a compliment beast. Okay, beast might be a little bit, but it gets compliments very much. So I actually wore it out on a date, and yeah, man, it was pleasantly received. So there's not really a whole lot. There's a lot of reviews on this one. You guys got the notes. if you got an extra $20, you're trying to get that shipping discount on Joma Shop or one of the other places, stick this one in. It's absolutely worth the buy for sure, and I thoroughly enjoy it. And I mean, again, sub $20. This bottle lasts you a couple of years. All right, guys, let's move along to the next one, and this is OG Ejaazi. Now, let me go into a little bit of detail, guys. How can you tell the differences? Well, as you can see, one's silver, and one's not, and this weird top is really heavy. You probably bust somebody's head with this thing, but it's cool. Let's also look at the atomizers because they're a little different. Look at this. It's all right, not a bad atomizer. All right, now for regular Ejaazi, things change a little bit. Okay, see this little square, not a heavy cap, and atomizer, not that great. All right, what is the deal with this baby right here? And this is the one that's a little controversial. Okay, so here are the top notes. I'm gonna give you a lot of notes, and I'm gonna post them up there, and then we'll go into the details of it all. You got citruses, cardamom, orange, lavender, myrtle. You got pepper, patchouli, lily, violet, cinnamon, leaf. Then you got ambroxan, amber, woody notes, cedar notes, oak moss, veteran. What are you gonna get when you smell this? You get ambroxan and woods, and a little citrus on the top, but that fades really quickly. You get ambroxan and woods, and that's it. This one is very. Some people say they pick up, Dylan Bleu, and some people say it's Sauvage. I'm more into Sauvage, and this is a 2022 batch. I think it's got a little bit of that Sauvage. I think if you want a kind of a cheap ambroxan bomb, this is it. This is the thing, and as the opening alluded to, it's alright. I don't love it. It doesn't smell bad. It's just ambroxan and woods. It's basic. It's like basic. But here's the crazy thing. Man, this thing freaking gets hugs like all get out. I mean, girls, dude, I got this, and man, I get compliments. I got this for my brother-in-law. I don't think my sister's happy about it, but I got it for my brother-in-law, and he was like, man, they come to my office, they all keep trying to hug me. And I'm like, I know, dude. I don't know what they put in this thing. This thing, like, it attracts women. It attracts women. It's $15. It doesn't smell like anything. It smells like woods and ambroxan, mostly just ambroxan. But this thing freaking does something to women and makes them want to hug you, or at least get close to you. So if your goal is to get women to get close to you, $15 is great. Are you going to enjoy wearing it? Probably not. Are you going to be like, ooh, you smell good, I smell good? Probably not, but go get some hugs. And it's not unpleasant, guys. It's just basic to me. It's like, yeah, it's just basic. You know what I mean? That's all I can tell you. Some people say it's a clone of Office for Men, which is also an ambroxan bomb. I've not gotten my nose on Office for Men, so I really don't know if that's the case. I will say the people that I've heard say it was a clone for Office for Men, they've been wrong on a lot of stuff, so I'm going to take that for a grain of salt. I can just tell you this is a woody ambroxan bomb, and if that's what you're looking for, you will definitely get that with Ejaazi. Let's call it Ejaazi Gold. I'm going to call it that. All right, guys, that's all I got for you today. These are two great scents. Again, if you want a scent that absolutely smells great, and again, we know what that Abercrombie DNA does. Fantastic. Go with this one. If you want just some woody ambroxan, but seems to make women want to get close to you, you go with this one. But again, and there's some combiner packs with both these together. Again, you got $30 throw away. You can do a whole lot worse than these two scents. That's all I got for you guys. Appreciate you watching. Thanks for everything. Just thanks for it all, guys. Oracle out.